Is day one of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. Delegates from Wisconsin will be front and center just about at every event.
Matter of fact, it started this morning where several high-ranking members of the party addressed the delegation at its first gathering together for breakfast. Plus, Republican Senator Ron Johnson also holding a news conference on behalf of the Trump campaign today.
Our chief political reporter Jason Zimmerman watched it all unfold. He's live for us in Chicago with Your Voice, Your Vote coverage. Jason.
Cami, Wisconsin delegates will have a prime spot on the convention floor throughout the entire week here at the United Center, representing a key battleground state. It's also why they're receiving a ton of attention from top Democratic Party leaders right now. Both Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Vice Presidential candidate Minnesota Governor Tim Walz spoke to Wisconsin's delegation over breakfast this morning, highlighting the need to win in November. Those delegates tonight will hear from President Joe Biden as a keynote speaker on the convention floor, along with Hillary Clinton. Meanwhile, Senator Ron Johnson spoke to reporters inside the Trump Hotel, blasting Harris and Biden as being the cause of inflation and refusing to take questions since Harris moving to the top of the presidential ticket. However, the Harris campaign now focusing on the convention with hopes to energize the base even more.
It's not a plan to hope that we beat these guys. It's not a plan. It's not a plan to say we're just going to hope that we address climate change, or hope we address inequities, or hope that we get people more housing. We have to have a plan to do those things. And the first plan starts by the plan to win this election.
I mean, she did not get one vote in the primary. This is a coup. They're going to formally kick the president to the side of the road tonight. Their coup is complete. And their nominee will be somebody who didn't get one vote.
I also spoke to two of the youngest delegates from Wisconsin here tonight, both graduating from Wapaka High School just last year, and they now together have a front row seat to history all week long. More on that story coming up at 5 o'clock. Reporting live in Chicago at the DNC, Jason Zimmerman, Action 2 News.